Hello, my name is Joseph Maxwell III, and I'll be going over my Capstone proposal, how social media affects sports fans. Introduction. What's this project about? This project looks at how social media has changed the way people follow and interact with sports. Fans no longer rely solely on TV broadcasts or newspapers for updates. Now they can assess live scores, highlights, and athlete interactions within seconds on their phone. The NBA's Instagram page constantly posts game highlights, memes, and behind-the-scenes footage, keeping keeping fans engaged throughout the day. This shift has made sports more this shift has made sports content more accessible and interactive than ever before. Why it's important? Social media fans, Social media gives fans new ways to connect with teams, athletes, and events. Instead of waiting for post-game interviews, fans can get instant reactions from athletes on Twitter and Instagram. Kevin Durant, for example, frequently responds to fans' comments, making direct athlete-fan communication a reality. This engagement fosters a deep connection between fans and their favorite players. Social media has transformed sports from a passive experience to an interactive one. How it relates to liberal studies. This research combines what I have learned about communication, media, and how people engage with content online. The rise of social media has altered how people consume sports news, requiring new strategies for teams and journalists. Studies show that younger audiences prefer digital updates over traditional sports broadcasts. A mass communication study found that fans engage more with personalized content from athletes than team managed accounts. This research examines how these trends reshape the sports industry. Research focus. The main question that we're going to ask today is, how has social media changed the way fans experience sports? The topics I will cover: how platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok impact fan engagement, how sports fans, sports teams, and athletes use social media to connect with fans, and how social media marketing influences the fan experience. Why this matters. Social media's impact on sports fans. Fans don't just watch games on TV anymore. ESPN's Instagram's posts real-time highlights, allowing fans to stay updated without watching full games. Social media enables instant reactions, whether through tweets, live comments, or posts. Fans feel more connected when they can interact directly with athletes or join trendy discussions. This shift changes how people experience sports, making them feel like they are a part of the action. Sports media gives them live updates, direct interaction with players, and behind-the-scenes content. And also, teams use social media to grow their fan base and keep people engaged. For my first source, it will be pulled from Digital Marketing in Sports, Leveraging Social Media for Fan Engagements. Key points. Looks at how social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube are used to engage fans. The UFC regularly posts fights highlights on YouTube, generating millions of views long after the event ends. My next key point will be talking about how storytelling, live updates, and special content keeps fans interested. Tom Brady's retirement video went viral within hours, showing how digital content can shape narratives. And for my next point from this source, it explains how digital marketing helps teams and athletes get more followers. Teams that constantly post engaging content see higher fan reactions. Studies show that active engagement, like replying to comments, boosts fans' loyalty. And for my second source, it will be from social media adoption as a marketing tool by non-professional sports clubs. For my first key point of this topic, it will be focusing on how smaller sports teams use social media to interact with fans. Even smaller sports teams use social media to attract fans. Minor league baseball teams create viral tweets that reach national audiences. For my next key point, compares different strategy team uses. Different teams use different strategies for entertainment. Some focus on behind-the-scenes videos, while others rely on game clips. And for my other key point, shows how social media helps build fan loyalty. Fan communities on social media strengthens loyalty. Local soccer clubs use Facebook groups to keep their most dedicated fans engaged. How I would do my research. The method I would use, I would be reading articles about social media and sports engagement. Things I would look at. Trends in how sports teams use social media, how social media affects fan behavior, and examples of teams and athletes using digital media successfully. I will analyze articles, industry reports, and case studies about social media's role in sports. One study, the role of social media and fan experience, highlights key trends. I will also examine how specific teams uses digital engagement strategies. Social media analytics will help me measure the effectiveness of these strategies. By combining data and real-world examples, I will develop a comprehensive analysis. What I expect to learn. My research will show how social media had changed the way fans connect with sports, how teams and athletes benefit from digital media, and what makes a good social media strategy for sports engagement. The impact on fan experience. Social media has shaped how people connect with sports. More fans now watch YouTube players' vlogs than traditional media interviews. Like, for example, backup PG of the Detroit Pistons, Dennis Schroeder. He has a YouTube channel, and it's basically you get his point of view from his life. So, like, throughout this NBA season, he has been on multiple teams. So for this season, he has come out with multiple videos about every destination. He started off this season with the Brooklyn Nets. He has videos on his YouTube channel about the Brooklyn Nets. Then for a short time, he was with the Golden State Warriors. He also has videos from the Golden State Warriors. And in his recent team, the Detroit Pistons, he also has videos for the Detroit Pistons, and it gives you a chance to see the world from his point of view instead of everybody else's point of view. Leagues and teams must adapt to stay relevant in a fast-paced digital world. Understanding this shift will help organizations improve fan engagement. I would explore which platforms and strategies work best for different audiences. For my conclusion, the summary is this project will explore how digital media is changing sports and what it means for fans. This project examines how digital media is changing the sports industry. Fans today interact with teams and athletes in ways that were impossible a decade ago. Social media has made sports more accessible, engaging, and interactive. Understanding these trends is crucial for sports organizations, journalists, and marketers. This research will provide insights into the future of sports media. Why this research will be useful. It can help teams, athletes, and media professionals understand the best ways to keep fans engaged. And for my final slide, we'll be talking about the references. In other words, the sources that I will be using in this project, and any others that I come along the way, I will also add to this as well. I hope you enjoyed.